Good evening and welcome to the Redemption Center for Persons in Distress. We are giving to you today a talk on mental health awareness and education, and focus on today would be on some of the internal factors of mental health challenge or disorder. And we are going to look at three of the numerous internal factors of mental health challenge or disorder. I am Patricia Ngoum. The three challenges we're going to look at today, or factors that contribute, that promote, or that worsen mental health disorder, are first, your nutrition, second, your confessions, and third, that we're going to be handling today, low self esteem. Low self esteem, nutrition, and your confessions or your affirmations. Okay, let us begin with your affirmations. It is worth noting that whatever you feed your mind on, you receive it. It is said that as a man thinks, so he is. So whatever you think, you speak, you are, and you become. So you should mind your thoughts. Always endeavor always to think positively. Endeavor to always think positively. As you think positively, you would obviously confess positively. And as you confess positively, you would automatically have positive results. So, your confessions, they matter a lot. I want to let us know that nobody can cause you change from who you are except yourself. Choose to be you. Don't be easily moved by what people say or think about you. Be you. Confess always positively. If you always confess negatively because your thoughts are that way, you would obviously be very exposed to mental health diseases, to mental health challenges like depression, like anxiety. So, to avoid it, mind your thoughts, mind your confessions. As a man thinks, so he is. That scripture doesn't even say, as a man thinks, he becomes. It is, as a man thinks, so he is. It means automatically you are your thoughts. You are your thoughts. So choose to confess positively, and your confessions are determined by your thoughts. Therefore, your mind. Work on your mind, work on your thoughts. To confess positively, you have to think positively, not to be mentally destabilized. The second point is nutrition. We need to know that our nutrition plays a very vital role in our mental health stability. In that case, therefore, we need to eat balanced. If you decide to go on a diet, please choose it wisely. Choose any dieting wisely. Eat moderately. Do well never to skip on your breakfast, because your first meal of the day determines your mood for the rest of that day. So, your diet matters, your nutrition matters. Drink a lot of water to become hydrated. Don't avoid eating certain things. Eat everything, but in moderation. And try as much as possible to live more in alkaline foods, fruits and vegetables, than in acidic and gaseous foods and drinks. They are not good for our health. I remember I had an uncle who, out of starvation sometime, we learned that he was at the hospital. He was rushed to the hospital. And I remember it was like 20 years back when my father went there and came back, he told us it was starvation and that no medication was actually given to uncle, but he was asked to buy food and give to my uncle. My uncle ate well, drank well, and it was over. It was okay. And he was advised to go back home and feed well. So our nutrition matters. We shouldn't starve. If you can fast, good and fine. If you cannot fast, please mind the option, the fasting option you choose. There are various options in fasting. Please choose wisely. Fasting is not starvation. Starvation is not fasting. You may over refuse to eat certain vital nutrients that are necessary for your body, for you to stay in good health. And once you're deficient in them, your entire metabolism changes automatically. So ensure to eat a balanced diet, eat well, eat on time. Don't be abusive of food or drink. The third point we'll be handling today is low self esteem. A lot of people are so traumatized because they lack self esteem, they lack self confidence. They want to always be appreciated upon. And when people do not get to appreciate them, to clap for them, to tell them they're beautiful, to tell them how good they look, to tell them they did well or they are doing well, they get so frustrated. I want to encourage each and every one of us that to be sane, for you to remain sane, please encourage yourself. Encourage yourself. Avoid waiting for people to encourage you. I want to say that you should never leave your happiness in the hands of others. You are your best friend. You are your first priority. You are your first responsibility. No one can love you better than you love yourself. People would only treat you the way you treat yourself. So, however you are, chubby, lean, fair, dark skin, blonde, please carry yourself. Learn to carry yourself. You may not have money to go in for all the synthetics and all whatnot and the beautiful dresses. I bet you everything is just so cheap out there. You see, like me in my low cut, you can't put my back down. I know I am exceptionally, outstandingly beautiful. So even in a low cut, you don't need a synthetic, you don't need a human hair, you don't need them, you don't need all of that. Even without makeup, just as I am, carry yourself high and people will respect you. People would respect you. Do not wait for people to sound your trumpet. Rise up from where you are and start telling yourself how beautiful, how intelligent, how brave, how knowledgeable you are. It will help you. It will help you not to get into trauma. A lot of people have lost their lives because they expected others to appreciate them, to give them reason to live again, not knowing that they themselves were their own very first enemies. You are your best friend. Take care of yourself. Have a lot of high esteem. in whatever you do, in your approach in life, be very, very confident in yourself. Have you seen somebody who is saying a lie or telling a lie, or who doesn't just know something, but you need to see the confidence at which that person is presenting that thing? I tell you the truth, if you do not know the truth about it all, you may believe that that person is saying the truth. So, if you want to remain sane, please have a lot of high self esteem. Don't think low on yourself. Don't think low on yourself. Let nobody determine how you should feel. If at all, by any means, you feel low or you're pushed to feel guilty, to feel sorry, to feel sad, please be very quick in switching to the right frequency, the frequency of bliss, of ecstasy, of happiness, of joy, of glow, of radiance. 677087801. I remain Patricia Ngum, the Redemption Center for Persons in Distress is right there. It's just next door, just a phone call away to provide you with adequate counseling, with coaching, and various therapies to help you come out of that situation. Thanks so very much. Keep sharing our videos to bless someone out there. Thanks.